Hello, hello. According to this, we are live. I hope we are live and kicking. If you are here, say hello. Let me know if you can hear me and see me perfectly okay. I hope you can, obviously, hear me. But do let me know by saying in the comments if you can hear me and see me perfectly okay. Just want to make sure the visuals and sound are good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? All right. You can probably see the cats sleeping up there. They're just flat out asleep. Bless them. Sleepy kitties. So basically the agenda for this live show is just I just want to do a few reading sprints, probably for like an hour, maybe. We'll see. So yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while, not since like June, I want to say, not since like my last, it was when I was in the flat, blimey. So yeah, I last did a live read with me when I was in my flat way back in June, and I have moved here in with my partner in July, and I've been here ever since. So this will be the first ever live from this place, which is quite strange. But I just want to very, very quickly explain to you my home situation as well. So we discovered on Sunday that the flooring looked a bit odd, and like we ripped back the flooring in the kitchen, and we discovered that the wood underneath the floor was crumbling away. Like we've got like some sort of damp going on in the floor. We live in like what they call a static caravan, which is kind of like a caravan home. So it's like looks like a home, like a small home, but yeah, it's like a caravan sort of thing. And we had some professional man have a look at it through a video call, and we showed him on a video the flooring underneath the static caravan and everything, and he builds these things for a living. And he turned around and said to us that you are going to have to get rid of this home. It's not going to last the couple of weeks unless you like try and air it out a bit or get like some sort of really strong dehumidifier, but they reckon it would only last like a couple more months tops. And we were like, what? And and it's not even been a week, and I've noticed that the floor is just getting worse and worse in the kitchen. So it's like, what? So there's a lot to do, and you don't realize that there's so much to do. But because we have it's like council run here in the UK, so it's like council, like we own the land, but we have to pay like land tax. So the council owns like the land for the land tax. So we have to get permission from the council before we can put a new home on the land that we've got. So it's a pain for having to wait for permission, especially in an emergency situation like this, where it's health and safety, especially with wooden flooring falling through. So the council came around today, and also especially during COVID-19, like it's crazy. So 2 people came around today and just measured the outside around the static caravan, and they were like, oh, you'll hear from us whether it's a yes or a no to getting a new place. And I'm sort of thinking, well, it better be a yes, because this home's falling apart. So we're waiting to hear from them for that. And then once we get the okay, we just got some man that's got to come around and look at the condition of the concrete underneath. And then we wait for what he has to say. So, it's just waiting and waiting when all I want to do is just to move everything out of this building, pack it all up, move it out, put it in like a van for the day, get some company to like smash it to bits and get rid of it, clear up the land bit, and then just get the new one delivered. Like, that's all I want. But you wouldn't believe like how much work it is, and you've even got to get someone to turn off the electricity and the gas pump for the place before you even get someone to destroy it and dismantle it, and then when the new place comes in, you got to get someone to like rehook it up again, and then it's the moving all the stuff back in, and it's very stressful, I can tell you that. So that's the situation I'm in at the moment. With that, it's been a very, very stressful time, as well, because there's damp, because there is moisture, because there is mold in this building. It makes me unwell. I work as a support worker, and where I work, they have a zero policy on sickness. So even if you've got a cold, even if you've got like, you're feeling rough with, just in general, or like, migraine or something, like you have to like call in and say your symptoms, and then they kind of like have to make the decision. So like today, I woke up this morning at 8 o'clock and I had this horrible migraine, like headache. It was horrible. And then it got to like, I want to say 1:30 in the afternoon, and I was like, I start work in literally an hour. I need to like ring in and tell them these symptoms. So I rang in my work and I was like, I've got this headache, it's making me feel sick. I've tried drinking lots of water. I'm not dehydrated or anything. It could be stress related, but also, it could be that I've got some sort of cold. So I was like, I don't really know what to do, because obviously, back before COVID-19, I would just go in if I was just feeling a little bit under the weather. But it's so strict now that it's just like, it's crazy. So they were just like, it's safer for you to just be off work. So even though right now, as I'm speaking to you all, I feel quite under the weather, I might seem like I'm okay, but I feel a bit rough. Like I've got like a bit of a sore throat going on, and I just feel a bit like, but it's crazy. And so, yeah, I'm off work today and tomorrow. So yeah, that's also happened as well. So, but it could all be related to this place just being damp, because damp creates mold, and then mold gets into your breathing and your lungs, and with the immune system that I've got, which is pretty weak as it is, I'm just, being unwell is like quite a common thing. And obviously being unwell, being off work means I'm not earning that money, which sucks. So yeah, I've got a whole load of crap going on at the moment in my personal life, but I always like to keep people updated on that sort of stuff. If you guys are ever like, what have you been up to? Well, that's what's been going on. Yeah. So I'm drinking a fizzy, it's like fizzy pineapple, grapefruit lemon sort of drink. It's a bit like Lilt, but it's kind of like Lidl's cheap version, which is still really nice. So if in case you're wondering what I'm drinking, that's what I'm drinking. So I haven't really done a lot today. I had a real big cry earlier because I think it all got too much. And when things get too much, that all you want to do is you want to strangle someone, you want to like go for a run, or you want to walk, or you want a way of just releasing everything that goes on. And like I think what really, really triggered it was when I was like, I don't think I'll be in tomorrow. And then it really sort of hit me, and I was just like, oh my God, like this is this like karma, like everything that's going on. And I was like, anything else want to happen, sort of thing. So I just sort of like ran into the bedroom and I just started crying, and then I went to the toilet and like was crying. And then I came out here and like my partner Aaron was laying down. I was like, Aaron, could I just have a hug? And like I hugged Aaron, and then I just burst into tears. It just all came out, and I was just like, oh, like I was just saying things like, what have I done wrong to deserve this? Why am I getting ill? It's the second time this month I've been unwell, and this place is falling apart, trying to sort out getting a new place, trying to wait around for permission in order to get it, so many things. And then the money, it's going to cost a lot of money to buy even a second-hand place, and even to pay for this place to be destroyed is quite a lot of money. So the money and savings come into it quite a bit, and it's just like, I just always feel like, will I ever be able to settle down and relax? Like, that is just that the thought that goes round and round, because I just moved in here, and only when I just settled, like with my flat finally finalized, with all the bills just closed off from when I had the contract of my flat, and then this all happens with this house where we have to move out again. Oh, it's crazy. We've already started packing. I'm always like a sort of like a planner, so I have to be very, very like, I've got to be very forward planning. So I packed all of my stuff in this room, and it actually took a while because I had a lot of stuff. I had I had a bookshelf here, I had some storage crates just here. I had like a bookshelf full of games at the back. I had DVDs in the cupboards. I just had a lot of stuff in this room that I just spent like a good morning and early afternoon just packing, and it took a while. So I've done this room, and then my partner Aaron's also done this room as well. He's boxed up some things from this room, but all the cupboards are empty now. There's just boxes because we're just waiting for the okay to just get it all sorted. And we did the bedroom. That took an afternoon and an evening to do. We like cleared under the bed, all around the bedroom. And then I went through all my clothes. Aaron went through all his clothes, and we actually threw out 6 rubbish bags full of clothes. Didn't actually throw them out. Actually donated them to charity. There was a clothes and shoes sort of charity bin that was outside this supermarket, and I literally managed to fit all 6 recycling bags full of clothes. So I feel like I've done good by clearing out that much between us. I think Aaron probably cleared out like 1 sack, and I think I cleared out about 5. But I was kind of doing the little KonMari thing where I was just sort of like, am I going to wear this again? Is this t-shirt bringing me like lots of joy? Am I like, yes, I love this t-shirt? If there was like maybe like, not quite sure, I put them in a little maybe pile, and then I went through the maybe pile in the end, and then I just went, this one is actually quite sentimental to me, so like I kept it. And then I put like summer clothes into 1 bag, so that will like be out the way, so like shorts and vest tops and swimming costumes, and that all just went into 1 bag that will go into storage sort of thing. And then I pulled out all my jumpers. I was like, my jumpers. So I feel good that I managed to downsize the clothes. What we've done is we've just kept out like 5 outfits of clothes. And I said to Aaron, I was like, if we can always wash them. Like, we can always put them on a quick wash and then dry them. So we've got some clothes. But man, has it been a stressful time. I've put some storage crates in the study. I've only got stuff that's in the chest of drawers of stationery, paper, pens, electronics, paperwork, puzzles, that sort of thing. So that will probably take up just 1 crate in general. But Aaron's got a lot of his stuff in there, so that'll be another day. But we're just waiting to hear from what they say. Once they say something, and then all we've got to do is just pack up the kitchen and the bathroom, which shouldn't take too long. Kitchen might take a few hours because there is a lot of stuff in the kitchen, especially like food wise. Trying to be quite sensible with food and like not really buy any meals per se, because there's meals in the cupboards like soups and noodles and things like that. So trying to be quite sensible and like trying to downsize and food and everything so that it all just is a smooth run. But yeah, that's all that's really gone on for me. Just a stressful time really of just moving here, starting a new job, which I'm actually enjoying. And then, this COVID-19 has created definitely an issue. I've been working the whole time of COVID-19 because I work in the care industry. So it's just been non-stop really, but like trying to work with all the guidelines is very difficult. And then sorting out my flat, that's been quite a stressful time. And then whilst that's sorted, now this stuff happening here with this house, with the flooring just all falling through. There's actually a hole in the kitchen that we've just had to tape up, where the wood has just crumbled through. And we've got these 2 kittens behind me. You probably see one just here. The other one you might sort of see there, little ginger head. Yeah, those are the kittens. They're about 6 months old. And they run across that kitchen, and I am so scared that one day that floor is just going to fall through and the cats will fall down and that'll be it, because they haven't been introduced outside yet. One, because the garden is very unsafe at the moment, and 2, we live where we are positioned, we're in a place where it's quite dangerous, so I don't want to get them like stolen or killed or lost or anything like that, because these 2 cats are actually quite rare. Like the crossbreed that they are is quite rare. So yeah, so we just we don't want them to any of those options. So what we want to plan to do is, once we do have the new place sorted, is we want to build a cattery, like an outdoor cat pen. And then one of our friends has said what he can do is he can put like a cat flap to go from the building straight into the cattery. And I was like, what a good idea. I'm really excited for the cats. So that's just like a next year plan. But they're happy being inside. Like, they're just snoozing away at the moment. They're quite happy. They have been complete godsend, these 2 cats as well. Just with everything that's gone on, they're always around. They can be annoying when they knock things over, but they've just been really sort of like, they come up to you, they cuddle you, they just know when something's up. I swear to God, animals just do have that weird second instinct where they just know whether humans are not quite 100%. So yeah. So yeah, it's crap. Feeling rough is crap. Like, there's winter colds going around and everything, and I've either got so stressed that I'm just making myself ill, which is probably right, because I have been very stressed for. It feels quite constant because it's been one issue after another. It always feels like something gets sorted and then I feel fine. And then something happens which stresses me out again, and then when that's sorted, then I feel fine. So it feels like the stress has been quite constant. But yeah, just it's been a stressful time. But I it's been a stressful year for everybody with this COVID-19. Like, lots of people have just they've had to do work from home, or some people have lost their jobs, and or some people are working extra because they've key workers and all that. So it's a crazy strange year. I can't wait for this COVID-19 to be over. It's horrible. My workplace has only just got the okay to have weekly tests at. So in a way, it's a good thing, which means that I'll be able to have a weekly COVID test as a frontline worker, to keep track and hope that I don't have it. So it's good. That is a nice little safety blanket to have. So yeah, it's crazy times this year. Just like, what is this year? Like, just crazy. Yeah. So anyway, that's just me. I feel like I'm just talking loads, but I feel because like my vlogs aren't up to date, I'm so behind on doing my weekly vlogs, because I just haven't had time. I don't get a lot of time to sit down. I don't get a lot of time to read sometimes. It's crazy. Like, I haven't really read anything properly for like what feels like a week. If I'm honest, I didn't read anything yesterday or the day before that. And when I really want to just sit down and read, it's just like, there's always something where I'm just like, oh, I've got to pack, or I've got to sort this out, or I've got to call these people up, or I've got to arrange this, or, that sort of thing. So it's been a very, very difficult time. However, today I was quite productive earlier, although I had a killer headache and I was feeling quite sick. I was adamant that I was going to go into my bookshed, although the bookshed is kind of being used as bookshed / storage for my stuff for when we do move. So it's half full of my stuff already from the lounge. And then the other half will be the bedroom to go in there. And I was trying to sort out my November TBR. And I was like, I really want to use like my TBR jars. And then I sat there and I just realised that I couldn't use my TBR jars, because if I did pull something out of TBR jar, it could have been in a bookshelf at the back of the shed where like duvets are and like storage crates, and I would not be able to get there. So I was just like, I'm gonna have to rethink this. So I should like try and make it like fair. So like whether it was like, review like books that I've got for review, or, any books that I want to reread, or any new books that I've got recently, or books I want to read by the end of the year. I just had to like think about one. So I went through like quite a few piles of books that I could have access to. And I was just like, which one out of these am I feeling like, towards like doing a little KonMari with some books for the TBR. So that was quite fun. And then I've put them into this jar here. So this is a jar full of golden eggs. And inside each one of these golden eggs is a book. Like so, on a bit of paper, like that. And so what I'm going to do is there's loads. There's probably like maybe 20 in here. And I'm planning on getting more, hopefully on Monday. Just need a few more. Just want it to be like filled up. It's a mixture of books that I've got for review, and books that I want to continue the series of, and rereads, books that I want to read before the end of the year, books that are like new books that I've got, books that I really want to read, and they're all in here. And like what I'm going to kind of do is, because this month is going to be crazy, like November's going to be crazy with everything that's gone on, and what I'm going to plan on doing is I will use the cats again. If you guys have been watching the videos, I trialed using the cats in a TBR video, and I put them all in a pile on the sofa, like the one I'm sitting on, and the one that the cats go to first, if they like bat it with their paw, is like the one. So I'm literally gonna like I'm trying to think about it. Like I want to do it this way, where it's kind of a bit of mystery as well as a bit of fun, like a game, as well as involving the kittens. And they love it. They love like playing with these eggs. And Luna, especially the orange one, she's really good with it. So I was thinking of like maybe seeing if they pick like 2, and then those are the 2 that I read. And then once I finish those 2, then I'll film and upload a video of like the next 2 or something like that. And then we'll just see, because I don't know how my reading is going to go. So it's either that they pick 1 book for the video or they pick 2. It all depends on like my free time and how I'm feeling. And yeah, it's just going to have to be a bit. But I just want to make the TBR fun. I just want to, make people laugh. And I just want to create that bit of mystery of I don't know what I'm going to read, but at the same time, I'll read whatever comes out, sort of thing. And that way it's still in a way like a TBR jar, but it's like TBR egg bowl, like TBR golden eggs or something like that. But yeah, just creates a bit of fun. So with that out of the way, that long ass intro of like explaining everything that's been going on. That's why I kind of wanted to have a chat. I really wanted to just update everybody on like what's been going on in my life, and it's just been so crazy. I just can't believe that all this is just happening. So yeah, with all that out of the way, I do want to do some reading sprints. So it's like 9 p.m. here now. And I just kind of wanted to start off with something small, like a 15-minute sprint. So behind me is my TV, but like where you are is the TV, and I've got some ambience noises. So it's what I brought up, and I thought it would be quite cool, and it fits like the mood and the time of year. And it's the Weasley house, the Burrow. ASMR, it's Harry Potter ambience, so it's like the Weasley Burrow, and like the pans are being like brushed and everything, and it's just like really cool. So I was thinking of like playing that whilst we do our reading sprints, and it's the normal stuff that I usually listen to when I read, if I'm not watching read with me videos, to be honest. So yeah. Anyway, so let's get cracking with a reading sprint. So we'll start in literally like a couple minutes as soon as, for me, it says 21:05. And then I thought we could start really small with a 15-minute sprint. So something small to just get us warmed up for reading. And yeah, I'm very behind. I have been writing some like reading journals. I'll just quickly show you. Actually, so like reading journals where I have like the small sheet. It just sort of is where I write down what I'm reading today, how many pages read, and then I can like draw some reading sprints along here, like a little graph. And then on the back is like a little journal where I can just write everything that I got up to that day, especially if anything came up that stopped me from doing any reading. I find that does really help me to read, but I just haven't been updating it the past few days because of everything that's gone on. So, book-wise, I am currently on a reread, which is Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. So I'm actually on page 132. So I'm this far through. I haven't read anything from it in a few days, but I'm really enjoying the reread of it. I'm trying to like remember everything that happened in it because it's been a few years since I have read this. But I've recently received the sequel to this, so I would like to like go on to that too eventually. So it now for me says 21:05. I'm going to push start on a 15-minute timer on my phone. You probably can't see it because it's too bright. My screen is probably too bright. Can I show it now? Can you see it now? I don't know. Yeah, that's probably better. 15 minutes. So I'm going to push start and we will read 15 minutes, and then the timer will just buzz out after 15 minutes. So let's just grab a book, get yourself a drink, and let's read. And let's play Harry Potter ambience in the background. And start now. All right, 15 minutes are up. Let's pause the ASMR video. I'm just going to see how many pages I read, and you should count how many you've read too, to see how you did. So I read 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pages. I did 12 pages. It's not bad. Some of it I had to some sentences I was just reading twice because I was just like, what? And also there were a couple of sentences, I'm not going to lie, that I was rereading again because it was just too cute. I was just like, that was just too cute. I have to read that again. So I did a few double reads. So got my journal and just gonna write that I'm reading maybe someday. And I'll mark down that I read in that sprint 12 pages. So like that. So I keep tabs of my sprints and everything. And good old fashioned paperwork doesn't go amiss. So I was thinking now we will up it to doing 20 minutes. So if you guys are all right doing 20-minute sprint, then we can do that in 3 minutes or something. I always like reading with people. I think it's really cool. And I must write this down. 144, so that I keep tabs of what page I'm on as well. Sometimes it helps to work out how many pages I've read. So feel free to let me know in the comments what you're reading and stuff. Just say anything in the comments, really. I got a hangnail. I hate hangnails. It's very painful. So I'm going to take the next 2 minutes to do a little bit of self-promo. Not for me, but for a book club that I've started among a few other booktubers. Literally this month, we got together on Facebook Messenger, and we are a book club called Totally Booked. And we have decided our first book for November we're going to be reading is Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia, which it's described as a historical fiction Gothic mystery thriller. But it is a book that literally everyone is talking about at the moment. And it's already a Goodreads Choice 2020 nominee. So that's what we're going to be reading for November. So if you want to read it, if you've been I really want to read that book, then we're going to read it for literally the whole month of November. And then on the 29th of November, we're going to be doing a live show. And the Twitter follow is literally totally_booked_. Sadly, Totally Booked was taken. How dare they take it? So yes, totally _booked_. And I'll even type that in the box. So it's like at totally _booked_. And that's the Twitter. So you can follow that for book club reads. All right, guys, so it's 25 past. So let's do a 20-minute sprint now, where you read for 20 minutes. So make yourself comfy. Make sure you've got some sort of drink. And let's read together for 20 minutes. In a 3, 2, 1, start the timer. Oh my God, 20 minutes. In case anybody joins. That is adorable. Hey. I'm trying to read, Nutmeg. God. That's my phone, Nutmeg. Okay, that means the 20-minute sprint is up. And if you were reading, then count the pages, how many pages you're reading. And let's count our reading pages together. So I was on page 144. Get off my pen, you cheeky cat. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. 16. Not too bad. 16 for me. 1, 6, 16. I need to refill my drink. Let's just take a few minutes break because we've done a couple of sprints in a row. Get yourself a refill, a drink, cup of tea, anything. Just gonna put my bookmark here. I'm just gonna quickly get a refill of my drink. You can watch the kitties as entertainment. They've just woken up, it seems, and they are playing grab my paw or tail across the scratchy place. Oh, they're just adorable. Luna, what are you doing? Oh dear, Luna has definitely woken up. Right, I'm going to quickly get a drink and then I will be right back with you. Hey kitties! When I was cleaning under our bed the other day, I discovered a crate of like all my diaries that I'd written ever since I was like 12 years old. So that's like, it's crazy because that's like 18 years worth of history of my past, of all my thoughts and everything. And then I grabbed like my first ever diary in 2002, and I just started reading a couple of entries and when I was 12, and it's just crazy just looking back then. But I'm also glad that I made the decision of doing a diary as well, because it's really, really nice to sort of look back at your thoughts like that and just have a little laugh at your 12-year-old self, at just how young and naive you are and stuff. So yeah, it's just very sweet, touching time. I'm just gonna write, how many did I do again? I think I said 16. Yeah, I did. 16 pages. Just gonna have a drink. So tonight for dinner, for me and Aaron, I just made us we had for quite a few months now these udon noodles, and they say you just got to purchase ingredients to go with it. So like for Aaron's one, he had like the spicy version. So for his one, all he needed was like green beans, and he doesn't like mushrooms, but you can put mushrooms with it. And like for my dish, you just needed things like red onion and pak choi. And I didn't realize that Lidl sold those. So when I was finding all these ingredients, I was like, this is awesome. And then, I was making our dishes like separately, and I had to fry the meat beforehand because like I was cooking the chicken for my dish, and then for his dish, he had a steak. So I was cooking a steak for him, and then I was cooking the chicken for me. So you've got to like cook that first, and then you got to get like a pan of hot water, and then you put in the sachet of like this, they call it like the soup sachet, for a couple minutes, and then you add in the vegetables. So like I added like extra vegetables as well, there was pak choi, there was monch too, there was bean sprouts, there were green beans. Added those, and then you add like the flavoring, liquidy stuff, and then you let that all cook properly, let all the vegetables cook, and then that took probably about 5 minutes, and then that's it. And then you literally like pour it into a bowl. So we got these big bowls, and then I just added a bit of salt to mine. But Aaron's one, I just kept it as it was, because if he wanted salt, he would have like just got salt. And you just put the meat on top. So on Aaron's one, I just put his bits of steak on top of his dish, and then mine, I just put the chicken on top of the dish. But oh my god, it tasted amazing. I said to Aaron, I was like, this is a big hit, because it's quite healthy, because you've got your little bit of meat that you cook, and then other than that, you've got like the vegetables. It's like a soup thing, and there's noodles, but it's like it's cooked so that it's healthy. And Aaron loved his dish, and I was just like, wow. And then I had mine, and I was just like, wow, this is amazing. I was like, this is a big hit. It's like noodle dish was a big hit, so that's good. That was a big hit choice. So what I was thinking of doing is like maybe doing like another 20-minute sprint on the hour. Just thought we could take a little break, sort of like toilet break, a drink break, as we've done a couple of sprints in a row, that sort of thing. So it's important to look after ourselves as well, with things like this. Just make sure we get enough fluids and stuff, and time to stretch our legs and everything. Because when you're sitting down reading, you get a bit hunched and stuff. Whoops. I was meant to climb on the sofa, but I ended up pushing it back with my Hulk strength. There's something stuck to my trousers. Get over there. So I'm wearing my bookish jumper. This is actually Haley and Bookland's jumper that she designed on her website thing. so many books, so little time, which is true, and it's perfect. It's nice and baggy, and it's just, yeah, it's so comfy. And I've had it for like, feels like a year. Oh no! The kitties are wild. Well, at least you have some sort of form of entertainment as well as myself. What are you doing? Oh gosh. I'm just gonna get some cream for my eyes. They're like really sore. So just gonna get some cream. Oh, back. I'm so gutted I can't couldn't go into work today. I just find a different Harry Potter ASMR. Maybe like Halloween at Hogwarts, that might be a great sort of theme. Oh, speaking of Halloween, I I was like, I had a chance to like buy any pumpkins. Like, the last time I went food shopping, it was way too early to get any, otherwise they would just go off. So I went yesterday to like look for some pumpkins, and they didn't have any left. All they had was seasonal squash. So I was like, you know what, this is different. So I picked up 2 seasonal squashes. So yeah, stay tuned for some like pictures or vlogs or whatever of the squashes. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to design mine this year, but yeah, I got like 2 so that Aaron can have a go at like carving one, and yeah, we got a couple. What are you doing, Luna? Well, it's a good thing that that machine is off. We got like a heater, and Aaron left his socks on there to like dry, and or warm up. And I turned the heater off because I was like, you know, it's quite muggy for me. Like I feel quite warm, and I'm all right in a jumper, so you know, saving on electricity and all that. And like Luna was just sniffing one of Aaron's socks. I was just like, what are you doing, strange cat? Right, okay, so it's 10 p.m. I'm going to put on this Halloween Harry Potter ASMR. Ooh, there's thunder and everything. Just turn that sound down a bit. That's okay. Okay, so I've got a timer set for 20 minutes this time. So we'll read 20 minutes from the timer again. So I'll just type here 20-minute sprint from the hour. Let's begin. Woo! 20 minutes are up. Time to have a look and count pages. What? Hi kitties, what are you up to? Get off of my drink, you cheeky bugger. I read like 26 pages. It's quite good. Damn. 26. Did you just lick some of my squash? Get out. That's fruity. Get off. Don't bat me. Bat you with my pen. I think it tastes okay. Luna, get off of my drink. Come here, Luna. Say hi. This is Luna Bear. She's become a bit of a menace. She used to be very, very well behaved, quiet little kitty. But I think you've been hanging around with your sister too much. Haven't you? Eh? Say hello, look. That's you. That's you. That's you. What a cutie. What a cutie. Anyways, so it's actually coming up to 10:30 for me in the evening. So I'm gonna actually call it a night for now. As it's quite dark, but thank you for reading with me. I mean, I managed to read in total, let me count, 26, 32, 42, 52, 54 pages this evening, which is good for me. Considering I haven't read anything the past few days, I feel like tonight is definitely very good. So I'm gonna head off now, and yeah, I'm probably gonna like head to bed now because I'm still feeling quite run down. Like my throat's quite sore. I still feel a bit rough, and I'm tired, and my eyes are itchy and everything. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I might like try and read in bed, and then yeah, I don't really know. What are you eating? I don't know what the plans for tomorrow are because originally I was meant to be working, so I don't know yet. I will probably edit and upload my November TBR, perhaps. That could be a plan. Right, so thank you for joining me. For those who have joined, I hope you have had some fun. Sorry if I've been a bit boring because I've been a bit like run down, sick. But I hope you managed to get some reading done, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If you're in other areas of the world, you've got a lot more hours left of your day. If you're in the UK, you're probably heading to bed soon. So I bid you a good night, sleep well, and enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, keep smiling, keep reading, be happy, and stay safe. And I'll see all of you awesome people in my next video. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye.